Chinese mainland for the national territory is very broad and very large number of the population, because the majority of the land. So many people need to leave their homes and go to other cities to work. There have interactive communication, so there has an exchange of conflict. No matter what kind of news can form in today's developed society, this information. You can get a message through television, radio, the internet, and even a variety of media. But the majority of the Chinese Communist Society, whether this will have access to information management affected. Below we access the two students. One of Taiwan students and the other one is the Chinese students.
I think occupying Central is ridiculous. I can understand why those college students waste their time to occupy Central, but not concentrate on their academic performance. I cannot stand, and I think they broke the peace of society, and they waste social resource. And I think China official has released a lot of kindness to Hong Kong people, and I can understand why they cannot understand it, and they already have a lot of democracy there.
Occupy Central is because that China's government wants to take control of Hong Kong, and in 1997, Hong Kong returned to China, and the China government promised that they can get their own democracy. However, in these 10 years, China give some pressure on Hong Kong, like ask them to say the Mandarin, or like the education, they have to learn China's history also. So Hong Kong's people don't really have their democracy, and just in the past 2014, Hong Kong's Prime Minister was not elected by Hong Kong's people, and they are very angry, so they want to get their own freedom. So I think Hong Kong students are really great because even though the government gives them so much stress, they still fight for their rights. And there are many singers or big businessmen support them. So if they can success, I will be really, really grateful.
I think the Cross-Strait Trade Agreement is benefit to Taiwan people, and I can understand why Taiwan college students oppose it. China can trade with a lot of countries like America, Japan, Korea, and it is not necessary to trade with Taiwan. And I think Taiwan people should cherish it, but not waste their time to do the wrong thing.
These years, Taiwan's economy is getting more and more dependent on China. So, if we sign the concentrate, we cannot get our freedom of trade, So I'm really worried about it because Chinese medicine. We don't know what China's medicine come to Taiwan that can get like whatever. And China has many cheap workers, and if all the workers come to Taiwan, then we have to be paid the cheap efforts, and I don't agree with it because Taiwan's government don't really give me the proper answer of the trade concentrate, and maybe it's the way they pass it. I don't like it. So if it's good for Taiwan or bad, let's just wait and see the answer.
I feel a little upset because I think it's just a TV series and it just have more breast, and I think it is not really important essentials, and I can understand why government restrict it so seriously. I think they restrict to a lot.
I think it's really good for Taiwan's people to see that those big breast girls on TV, and I don't know why China decide to stop it and cut all of the video scenes of their breast, and that's because Taiwan's media is really free, and we have a lot of talk shows, even though even the politic topic can be shown on TV, and we have a lot of movies and soap operas and like that, and that's because Taiwan's government don't check what TV really show people, and some of Taiwanese people think that's not so good because like the news isn't giving us the right the thing we need, and they just play the singers or some famous people's private life, but I think that's good because we have the freedom to choose what we want to see on TV.
I think the original idea of government for this is very good. I think they want to keep the society more and more peaceful and maintain the social stability. I think it is good, but some little bit I think they restrict to a lot, like TV series and information on the internet.
It's the meaning of making the society more peaceful. But however, when I check some truth that most of the make the society peace is the 和谐, and most of the 和谐 is not for the violence or sex. It's for politic series. China's media was in fact controlled by their government, and some of them even found a column called 学习专栏 that means they have to learn and know what their Prime Minister Xi Jinping has said, and all of them are give them some praise and make him like a hero, a god. So they just keep telling the China's people they have to follow the minister's step, and they cannot break the government's rule.
I think it is very not convenient without Facebook, because we cannot get many information from many places from the world, and we can pursue foreign celebrities' recent information. I think it is very bad to me. But we have QQ and Weibo. I think both of them are very good. The only bad thing of them is that sometimes my article were deleted by the government, and I don't know why. I think it is make me very
It's
upset.
really a convenient resource in Taiwan, because whatever we want, we can just Google it, and we can find the information we need on Google. And even though the 6四天安门 accident, and because as I know that China's government want their people to know about democracy or some political rules and the 6四天安门, and like a famous person, a famous man's name called Wang Dan, he was not allowed to enter China because he always said something bad to China's government and make their people angry. So he was asked to leave China and never come back. So he doesn't really have a nationalist now, and he have to wander around the world. I think that's not really good.
Based on the above conclusions, we can know that the China used to review and delete data to exclude the media does not want to let the people know the information affecting people's right to know. Personally, I think I'm lucky to live in Taiwan. The information developed countries and speak freely. Chinese media. The biggest problem is lack of influence, and information are processed and cut and cause the people to participate in current events with a sense of low misleading. Thank you for watching today. See you next time.